Hello everyone and welcome. So I've pulled some cards in a fast forward play here. This is going to be a reading about what is your key to success. So here is pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. I will also be pulling cards on camera as well. I am just pulling a few more oracle cards to get an overall energy and to save on time. So let's go ahead and figure out what your key to success is. So here is your options. Okay, pile 1, welcome to your reading. So if you chose the anchor, this is your reading. If you were drawn to any of the others, then feel free. There might be a message in there for you as well. So today we are trying to find out what your key to success is. How to unlock a problem, unlock a breakthrough. So let's go ahead and dive in. So here, just off the bat with the anchor, this shows me that there is a need for stability, a need to feel secure. Having certainty about something. Maybe there is some imbalances going on and you're looking for safety and success too. But security is coming up a lot for this energy. I'm feeling the need for stability and security. So let's go ahead and dive into your cards, and I will be pulling more during the reading as well, because I know you guys like that as well. I have the tea leaf cards today as well. All right. Oh wow. So you got the card of mice. So this is a Lenormand card. Actually, this one is as well. So something is being taken from you, because the mice represent stealing something, or something is being taken from you. Maybe it is your security or your safety, your stability. Maybe it is your energy. It doesn't have to be someone stealing your money or your things or that sort of thing. It can be like a psychic vampire situation as well. So maybe if you're dealing with someone that's toxic, then they're definitely stealing your energy, let's just say. So I'm feeling like that because of the need for this security and the stability. Let's see what's next. Conversation, communication. We have 3 birds here, and 12 breaks down to a 3. Maybe there is a need for more communication about something, or there's a conversation that needs to be had. All right, let's see. So this is the card for love. It is about loving yourself. It can be a warning for infatuation as well. So the energy is here as far as what you could be feeling when it comes to a certain person, where you could feel like it's love, but it's infatuation, or it could be love. The only reason I'm questioning it is because we do have we started out with the mice and the need for security. Sometimes if we are more so infatuated with somebody versus, or I mean, you truly could be in love with them, but it's that we, when there's that line of I'm not even thinking of myself anymore and I'm choosing them over myself, then that becomes that infatuation energy. Okay, so this card I always see as like the sleight of hand. You know, they're distracting you over here with these cards, but then they have like a piece of jewelry over here. There's a sense of loss with this as well, like something's being taken, or it's I'm seeing it as manipulation, not so much the devil card, because this actually, this is the Five of Pentacles, so to speak. However, it's coming across different as it's somebody else is causing you that feeling of abandonment or loss, or they're taking something from you. So again, we have, you know, like the mice, we have taking. Let's see what we have here. Heal the ouch. So maybe some deep wounds. The need for a conversation. You know, I'm going with here. Let's pull some cards. Where do I want to go first? Okay, so I have my tea light, or it's my tea light, my tea leaf cards here, and I have divided them up. So we have a stack that I will pull if this reading is about love, and I will pull from this stack if this reading is resonating for you in regards to maybe your job, money situation, that sort of thing, if it's about your job or career. So let's go ahead and pull one of these for pile one for job, or for love, sorry. I'm not even present here. I'm sitting here getting ready to channel. So welcome in spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Please help bring in clear messages for the highest good for pile one. So you got barrel. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. So this coming up for the love situation. Under the deck we have shield. You need to defend yourself. So I'm going to keep that out as well. And we will put this there so I remember that's that pile. So we have, you feel something is lacking in your life. You need to defend yourself. Putting up a shield. So I wouldn't be surprised when we start pulling tarot cards if we do not get the Seven of Wands. So let's pull for career, job, money, wealth, all of that good stuff. Something is lacking. You need to defend yourself. So I would say the feeling of security is lacking. The feeling of stability is lacking. The feeling of safety is lacking. I feel like you need to start loving yourself instead of putting someone on a pedestal above you. Your kindness is being taken, your energy is being taken, and you can only go so long. You need to, I wouldn't be surprised if I saw the Four of Swords, needing to take care of yourself. So this will be for job, wealth, career. The Four of Swords is kind of like resting and recuperation, healing, and also kind of examining everything that you've gone through, so that you can process it. It's like a timeout. All right, what do we have? Dolphin, financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. Okay, so that, let's see what's under the deck. That, it could almost be if you've been here getting readings, or if you're wherever and you've been getting the Seven of Pentacles, that's where your fruit isn't ready to harvest yet. There isn't that abundance of income coming in, and you're just kind of waiting, and you're being told you need to be patient. And it's taking forever. That's kind of that, where you would get to the 9 and the 10, hard work is finally paying off. Everything that you've done, those seeds that you've planted. All right, let's see. The Star, guaranteed success. Dolphin and the Star. Oh my goodness. So career, looks like things are going to be moving in a wonderful direction. Financial gain and guaranteed success. I actually want to keep that because it shows that you will be happy also. The dolphins are playful and happy. So I feel like this is going to bring in a lot of not only stability, security that way, but happiness as well. Okay. Let's see. All right, looks like everything is on there. So let's pull all right, I'll leave these two as the decks and then the clarifying deck. I'm going to pull an archetype, so we'll pull one more card. Wow, the King archetype. Wow. So you're planting pentacles, you're working hard, you're trying to build for your legacy, you're trying to build for financial, for this here. You're trying to put down roots, you're trying to anchor yourself and have that stability. With the King, especially with the King of Pentacles energy, that's a self-made king, self-made businessman, that sort of thing. We have enlightened, benevolent leadership, benefiting those in charge. Shadow attributes, so if there is any bad things, like there's high stress or you're not having your best day, shadow attributes could be excessive feelings of entitlement, rulership without strength. This could also talk about when this financial gain comes in, this guaranteed success. Don't let it go to your head. Try to be humble and grounded and all of that. But I feel like with this even saying over here, you know, you feel something that is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. So the goal is this stability, and I'm going to put this over here because we're trying to heal the ouch and bring in safety, security, and all of that. So I feel like with this could even be, you know, if it's obviously over here for some for love, but this too is that if you're feeling like something in your life is lacking, because you're so focused on this situation, that when this comes in, it's going to bring that thing that is missing, and it will it will help heal. It will have your things start getting healthier, your mindset and all of that. All right, let's go to your reading. This is your reading, but the tarot cards, I guess is what I should say. Wow. Starting off with the World card. Ooh, and a 10. So there is going to be a completion of a cycle. This also does bring in success. You're going to learn something from this. You've been hurt very badly. There is definitely a situation where it is not balanced and you are, you know, being kicked while you're down, stabbed in the back. You know, there's definitely something being taken from you. You know, they're mistaking your kindness for weakness. They, you know, could be a partnership where, you know, it's not the greatest. There's that 7 of Wands energy, the needing to defend yourself. So this shield, that 7 of Wands. And heal the ouch. This is here. So that's the 10. That means you're completing that cycle. That is done and over with. And you've learned from that. So you will not be repeating that cycle. Let's see what else. Wow. So the 8 of Cups is walking away from what is no longer emotionally fulfilling to you, knowing that this has played itself out, that there is no, you know, whether this is a relationship where you would say, you know, we've tried everything, I know I won't have any regrets. There's, you know, you have to kind of take it how it resonates for your situation. Wow, the Empress. Or knowing that you want unconditional love. So we have 2 cards that represent self-love, taking care of yourself, and unconditional love. So you're going toward your 9 of Cups. You're going for something that is secure and stable, where you feel like you can be your authentic self. You know, that best friend, or that job that makes you happy, that fills in this where there is something lacking, this barrel. Oh, heal the ouch, and there's the 3 of Swords. Yeah, that's, healing from sadness and grief, sorrow. Um, Two of Pentacles under the deck. So you needed to put something down. You were juggling too much. There was, you're doing too much, maybe for somebody else, or doing, like you're being taken for granted of is what I'm feeling with both of these. Um, Let me go ahead and get one of these. Or a few of these. I wasn't sure. I plan to clarify with this one. But now I'm not so sure if I want to just pull one as far, like, for, like, advice. Let me see what. Wow. This feels like, the walking away, but it also feels like being out in the cold, like the Five of Pentacles feeling, which is this, where you're feeling abandoned, that sort of thing. So it's kind of going along with this. So yeah, I am going to pull more. I just wanted to see how it was going, like, so I'll pull one for this and this as well. Wow, the Magician. So you now have all the resources that you need to go for your Nine of Cups, to find your happiness, to find what you were lacking. You have the resources, the final piece. Maybe the timing is right now. Maybe your education levels right now. Maybe you were, or you have been. What I feel like is, if you're being taken for granted, you're putting someone else on a pedestal. You're not. Spotlight isn't on you. You're taking the back seat, and all of that. So, since that appears to be closing out, and a new cycle is starting, that was what you needed. That's the when we have the Six of Wands card, the laurel wreath is on the man's head, the crown chakra. It's also usually on the wand as well when he's carrying it. It's victory, success. And it means he has this victory and this success because he learned and understood, and it's like completing a mini world card is how I look at the Six of Wands. I don't know if I want to take these. Let me see. There's less than 3. Oh, well. So, High Priestess, Chariot, and the Six of Swords. Or the Six of Pentacles, I'm sorry. Ooh, and the Lover's card under the deck. So this is, the Lover's card is about an ultimatum, ultimately a choice in a partnership. The High Priestess is you're listening to your intuition right now. That's how you're, able to get yourself through and understand what you're supposed to do. You're listening to your intuition. It's also this inner knowing, like, what you need to do. We have the Chariot card. The time is now to get moving. And then we have the Six of Pentacles, which is it's equal give and take. And this is showing up like a relationship or a partnership. And I feel like you've been taken for granted and things have not been equal. So for some of you, it could be simple as having a conversation and speaking up for yourself, whether it is at work, family, friendships, wherever in your life that you don't feel secure, wherever in your life that you feel like you're being taken for granted. This is telling you to, when you're, the time is now for you to have things as well. You know, it's an equal give and take, it's a mutual thing. The time is now for you to feel stable and secure in those relationships. So if you have to give someone an ultimatum, or you have to choose to leave, or to not be so intense with it, where you're putting them on a pedestal, that sort of thing, it's time for you to come in from out of the cold and hold the reins to your life, defend yourself, and self-love. Absolutely. You know, to me this would be, you know, sixes in tarot are the balance. The fives are where it's kind of unstable. This, if you're resonating more on a financial level, the Six of Pentacles is wonderful because it's that balance, that equal give and take. Like money's finally coming in and things are flowing. It's coming in and going out. Versus five, of the, you know, the feeling of lack, loss. I feel like you're finally loving yourself and putting yourself on this pedestal, and it's something that you have, you know, you're listening to your high priestess about this, you're realizing, and you're completing this cycle. It's like you're leveling up, you're raising your vibration. All right, I'm trying to look around and see if I have any other decks that I was wanting to pull from, as far as if there's any advice. But I feel like the advice is the need for that stability, and to hone in on what you feel like is lacking in your life. Also putting yourself on the pedestal, loving yourself, and defending your, you know, if you're being taken for granted, if you need to have a certain conversation, that sort of thing. Definite financial money will be coming in, money will be flowing. All right, so it's always good if you start on the mice, you definitely want to end this way over here, as far as that, and this way where it means things, you know, it's yeah, it's never good to start on this card here. However, I feel like whatever you are lacking is going to show and bring in happiness, not to mention maturity and security, healing, and leveling up. So, all right, thank you so very much, and I'm going to move on to the next reading. So I will see you, if you have been drawn to any of the other ones, I'll see you over there. Thank you so much. Hello, pile 2. So if you were drawn to this reading, this is your messages. So you have the squirrel, and this is making me feel like you're planting the seeds, as far as, like, you know, with the King of Pentacles, you're building that legacy. So you need to plant the seeds, and this for something to build your legacy, something that will last a long time. You're planning for the future, so to speak, here with this, you know, where the squirrel collects the acorns, planning for hibernation, or planning for, you know, the future. So I'm feeling like this could be, oh wow, we have the key. So number 33, we are trying to unlock the key. That's kind of what this whole series of readings is about in this video. But when you get the key card, this for Lenormand is bringing in clarity, unlocking the issue at hand, or seeking clarity, that sort of thing. So let's see what else. You have the cross, so maybe needing some guidance. This could be spirituality reading for some of you, where you're seeking clarity on something and planning and preparing for that to grow. You know, maybe trying to learn more about certain things and really expanding your spiritual world with the cross here, and trying to get that clarity. And you really want it to become something that's very long lasting. Maybe that's, you know, you're planning on that to be your career or your future in a sense. Wow. So this is the Queen of Air. That's, you know, really having that clear mind. Let's see. These two came out together. And this, look, he's even, oh my gosh, you guys, there's a squirrel. And he's planting seeds. Oh my goodness. He is sowing in the seeds for preparing for the future, the harvest. So this could represent you doing this. So you could be an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Or your energy is just coming that way, where you're really seeing clearly how to plan for your future, or that's what you're seeking, you know, here, trying to find the key to success. So we will be pulling cards on camera in a moment, as far as like I'll be shuffling on camera and all of that. I just wanted to do the majority of these ahead of time if you stayed for the shuffle. So coming apart. This is almost making me feel like you could be becoming a totally different person from who you were. And the 46 breaks down to a 10. That is completing a cycle. So I feel like who you were and who you are becoming is drastically different, in a sense. Like you're, you know, we have this clarity and this brightness coming through, like how this girl's eyes are covered with the hair. She can't see what's going on. She doesn't have the clarity. And I feel like the fogginess is stripping away, and this girl's eyes are not covered. So, you know, it could be whatever was clouding your judgment is coming apart, or you yourself is becoming a totally different person. But there's definitely a lot of need for clarity, or you are in a clear mind. This is so cool that is. Oh my goodness. All right, let's go ahead. All right, we'll put these in the middle. And so I have my tea leaf cards, and I split them. Well, we'll put this here. So I will be pulling from these cards for tea leaves, love tea leaves, and from this side for wealth, career, and money, and all of that. So let's go ahead over here. We'll start with love. Welcome in, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please help bring in messages for the highest good for pile 2. Thank you. Mule. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Okay, so this, you might be dealing with a loved one. This could also represent who you were, was stubborn. Maybe that's representing your energy as far as maybe seeing that you shouldn't be so stubborn in a sense. Under the deck we have great worry over nothing, the whale. So that is like the 9 of Swords, where it's unnecessary worry. Let's go ahead for the wealth. So it's funny, someone is being extremely stubborn, it says. So maybe in your partnerships, relationships, that sort of thing, because we pulled for love over here. So if you have a worry, anxiety, something that you're worrying about, know that it is unfounded or over nothing. And then let's see what's for wealth. Cobweb. Protected from negative forces beyond your control. Ooh. Wow. So, I was kind of feeling like some of you are being guided to make some form of spirituality your future, your career. Maybe you're being called to it, like it's your purpose. That's how I felt being called here I didn't own, don't even want to say the number of tarot cards, tarot decks, when I was just reading for myself. So if you're divinely protected, whatever you're trying to do, especially if you're being called to it, slowly but surely getting ahead, Taurus. And that can definitely be how things feel sometimes, where even if you're being called to it as well, because then you start doubting yourself. Like, I thought I was supposed to be doing this. Maybe I was wrong, or maybe I didn't do it good enough or fast enough, or I'm misreading stuff, or maybe I was just hearing what I wanted to hear, that sort of thing. That great worry over nothing. I feel like the mule could represent your energy, or your like someone you're dealing with. All right, let's get your tarot cards. Nine of Swords card. That excessive worry, unnecessary worry is what I was trying to say. Queen of Swords. I'm not sure if it was meaning to come out in reverse because it hit my hand, but we will be able to tell, because this is when we're not quite seeing things clearly, or we're not being logical. So if you are the person that is realize, if you're saying, okay, well, I'm stubborn, but I'm trying to change, then that could be that as well. Under the deck we have the 8 of Wands. So this can represent communication coming in. It can also talk about things are going to start moving. There is movement, and it will be quick it will start really happening fast. So we have slowly over here. So maybe this is to do with your spiritual, um, the clarity with that, or with your love life, because the Eight of Wands can be kind of like Cupid's arrows coming in as well. So like communication from a loved one, or they might kind of profess how they feel about you. Oh, all in our head. Great worry over nothing. So we have the Eight of Swords. So it's that self-imprisonment. So definitely Queen of Swords was meant to be in reverse because we're not seeing things clearly. We have ourselves blindfolded. And here we have the King of Wands. So you might not be seeing something clearly because it's something that you're very passionate about. It's something that you want really bad. And so you're kind of in this process of growing into who you're going to be and having who you were kind of coming apart, like this card here. Wow, Temperance. Needing to have patience. It flew right over here to the Tortoise as well. Slowly but surely getting ahead. So the Temperance can tell us, remind us to have patience. It also talks about tempering out the impurities. So, tempering out our stubbornness, or tempering out the things that we need to shed with the coming apart card here. Oh, wow. 10 of Pentacles. So, yeah, you're definitely, oh my gosh, you're totally building a legacy. Absolutely building something long-lasting. Financial stability. If you're feeling when it comes to financial, because it talks about protected from negative forces, and then we have unnecessary worrying. If you are feeling instability and the need to feel protected or stable or secure, and that's kind of resonating with you on that level, you might want to watch Pile 2's reading as well, because that was more focused on that aspect of things. The security aspects. So we have a conflict, an imbalance. It's an immature energy here. The 5 of Wands. I'm actually going to put that over here. So someone is definitely being very immature and stubborn. Let's see what's under the deck. Justice. So justice not only brings in clarity because there's the Sword of Truth, like the same as what the Queen of Swords is holding, but it will also bring in balance and possibly, like justice in your favor if it's pertaining to legalities and all of that. Sun card, so getting that clarity, that's getting clarity as well with the Page of Swords. And then the Queen of Cups, being balanced in your emotions. So that is beautiful. All right, let's go over here. Trying to hone in on how I can say your key to success is XYZ. The Temperance card has the symbol for the sun on the crown of this angel. So the Temperance has the foresight. They can see ahead, so then they realize, oh, I need to, it's coming. I just need to slow down and have patience, or everything in moderation. The reason Temperance is able to be balanced is because they have that foresight. They can see the bigger picture, and that sort of thing. So knowing your key to success, I feel like, is underneath everything, know that you're protected. You are protected, and you are building this legacy. Well, the seeds that you're sowing and planting and all the hard work that you're doing now is going to pay off. So that have the patience, try not to worry so much, and maybe praying about it, maybe, or this is, now the dogs are going to howl. Sorry, I apologize. As I was going to go deal with it, they stopped. And then over here, there is an immature energy going on. So I will clarify this on maybe some advice for how to deal with that, because we want to know what our key to success is in every aspect of our life. There's the Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Spades would be the Nine of Swords. This, because these came out, together, the great worrying over nothing, and then the stubborn person, and then there's this, this immature energy. This is kind of just, that's your advice for that, is to not worry about it. Maybe it's going to work itself out. So if you're dealing with someone that's immature, or you're growing from your image, you're growing more mature about things, it's going to work itself out. There's no need to even worry about it. So we have the Knight of Cups here. So someone might be bringing in an apology. So there might have just been a situation, like you're not just dealing with someone who's always immature or always stubborn. There must have been a conflict or something that had happened, and you're really worrying about it, about how they acted. Why did they act so immature? They're gonna come in with an apology. So that's why it's just, maybe you'll be able to understand where they're coming from, or I think that there's no need to get sleepless nights over or anything like that. Ooh, the Lover's card. And I love how it's with the Six of Cups in this deck. So a balanced heart chakra. This is a choice. The Lover's card is about a choice. I'm going to have to figure that out. Wow. The Two of Cups. And what do we have under here? An Ace of Swords. So there's that clarity on something that is meant for you. Whatever, if you're doing, whatever the seeds you're planting for your career or your future, that is something that is definitely a beautiful partnership, because I was feeling very stuck with why is the Lover's card here? But getting the Two of Cups over here, that's showing me that this is a beautiful pairing for you. This is your life's purpose or your path. And I feel like the who you were, or the world as you know it, once you get this clarity and you get out of here, it's wild because we have the Queen of Swords over here first in this deck. And then over here it's like in reverse, and it felt like it really meant to come in reverse because we're over here. This is analysis paralysis, where we put ourselves in a mental jail. So maybe on the standpoint of, well, yeah, because it's like you couldn't see and now you can. Oh my goodness. You couldn't see and now you can. And there's that clarity, the Ace of Swords. So the key represents getting clarity, unlocking this and seeing something, it's the key to your success. So the reason you got the key card is because you hold the key, because you're the one who put yourself in the mental jail. You blindfolded yourself. You're not really, you can get out of that. So it's a matter of you hold the key to get yourself out of this. It's just a matter of you choosing to do so. But this is divinely guided, whatever it is that you're, these seeds that you're planting. You're sowing seeds and really planning for this future. Planning for your Ten of Pentacles, your legacy. But once you take the, in your head, analyzing it and all of that away, and you're able to see, you'll be able to see ahead. You'll be able to realize that this is going to be something long lasting, something that is meant for you. It's a good pairing. It's going to bring that balance. Wow, what a cool reading. All right, I'm going to go ahead and close this out, and we will move on to the next one. So be sure to watch any of the other ones if you were pulled to those. Make sure to subscribe as well if you haven't already. So thank you guys so much. Okay, pile 3, how are you? So if you chose this, this is actually my charm for fish, because this a little blue thing is like a fish scale. So fish for Lenormand is representing abundance, wealth. So we're starting off good already. Let's see what we have. Shears. So cutting something out of our life. And then we have child. So the child is about new beginnings, a birthing of something new. So we have already, a story that you can tell where we have new abundance is coming in here with the fish scale and the child, the birthing of something new. It's going to bring abundance for you. you know, you've maybe recently cut something out of your life. So maybe you have, you're thinking about leaving your current job. So you'd be severing that and birthing something new that will bring in more abundance for you. So let's see here. Stability, we have the House card. So this new thing will bring in stability, security. It will help you set down roots. Healing. This is the card of healing. So clearing something out. Let's see where we are here. Peaks of joy. So after healing, we will be very a weight, like she looks like there's like such a weight lifted, and there's a butterfly here, so kind of like that transformation of not only clearing out something but doing the healing for it. Wow. And I almost feel like you're rescuing yourself, you know, and then this whole thing is like floating, and then there's a rainbow, so it's almost like you're raising your vibration. Wow. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to pull your tarot cards in just a minute, but I am pulling tea leaf cards, a stack for love and wealth. All right. Welcome in spirit, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please help bring in clear messages for the highest good for pile 3. Dagger. Fear, worries, and tense situations. Wow, so that could be what you have cleared out of your life. Let's see what's under here. Ooh, compliments from an admirer. All right, so okay, so maybe, you know, this could be two separate things, but there could also be, you know, having some fears or worries about something that's making you tense. But, you know, like maybe you're going to go on a date, and you're worried, but you're actually going to, this person's really going to admire you and give you compliments and all of that. So let's go ahead over here to wealth, finance, career, all of that good stuff. Broken bridge. Unsuccessful outcome to a problem. So there might have been a problem and you have tried to repair it and it's kind of played itself out. It's time to go. So that is the need for cutting that out. And then we have under the deck, take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. All right. So I'm going to keep these cards here so I remember which ones I had for love and which ones for wealth. So over here, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. So you need to kind of take care so you don't. So if a problem arises with the new thing, you know, dot your I's, cross your T's, pay attention to all the details, that sort of thing. But I almost feel like this is something that was coming, and that's why these are here. Because the reading is to find your key to success. I mean, this might be a future warning to where you know, the need to take extra caution and all of that. But let's go ahead into your tarot cards. I'm sorry, we do have rescue here, and then an unsuccessful outcome to a problem, and then needing to really take care of something so that you don't have a material loss. All right. We can even clarify in a moment. I think that's what I would do. So let's get a few of these out. Oh, wow. So the Five of Pentacles is kind of clarifying that. That is a lack or a loss, you know, feeling that there is a loss in finances, feeling out in the cold. Something was unsuccessful, so to speak. Ooh, but there is healing. We're kind of evaluating everything that has happened, and we are seeing where we need to go now. Maybe that's when we realize there's some things that we need to clear out, because this is representing that you're healing from that loss, from that broken bridge. This is healing. And this is healing. All right, let's keep going. The Emperor. So an admirer could be divine masculine, because that is the Emperor, or possible this dagger, you know, the fear, worry, intense situation. You know, if the Emperor is like a boss or something to that nature. Page of Pentacles is underneath. So this is possibly something new. Like a new could represent. I don't really feel like this is a boss though, because this is our love corner over here. I feel like that is like a new admirer. All right, fast movement and communication after conflict and strife. Things are going to start flowing again. We've got the waterfall here. We've got the Eight of Wands. What is this here? That Four of Swords again. So that healing, after the healing stuff is going to start moving in, and you're going to be birthing something new. You're going to find security and stability. Oh, working hard, mastering your skill. Five of Wands. So what's under here? Ooh, the Ace of Swords. So these are like little downloads. It's this clarity. There's the laurel there. It's representing, you know, this is an air energy, so it's representing your thoughts and your mind, so to speak, where you're having this download, an aha moment of clarity about what is conflicting in your life, and you're coming to your own rescue with this when you have an ace. There's the Fool under the deck, so that's taking a leap of faith on something new. We have the Child card. another 5. So there is definitely this like imbalance, okay, and that is coming to an end, the imbalance. This is a heavy burden. You're carrying all of these responsibilities or all of this work on your shoulders. It's all on your shoulders, and you're able to drop that heavy burden. You're coming to your rescue. I'm not sure where this one needs to be. I'm going to put it over here with this 5, but there's a 5 there. So yes, you're going to be able to drop this heavy burden. Oh. Ten of Pentacles. And this is unnecessary worry. Awesome. That's kind of what I was hoping for over here with that. The fear that you're having, I feel like that is unnecessary. It's fear, worries, and tense situation. But we have this 9 of Swords, which also talks about anxiety and fears and all of that. But it's usually unnecessary worry. And then coming out with this admirer. So maybe you're worried this person's not going to like you. They very much could be a soulmate because we have the Emperor there. So that's representing divine masculine. And then you're able to drop this heavy burden over here. The situation. So you have had an unsuccessful outcome. You have been maybe financially struggling. And that heavy burden, the responsibilities, that is going to... You're going to get clarity on something and healing from that, or cutting out what's no longer serving you. And like taking this leap of faith, and because of this aha moment that you've had of clarity of how to it's like either you have this idea or you've had the clarity to see, okay, this new thing is coming in. For some of you, it could represent a new house. We do have the Queen of Pentacles here. So possibly you are an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. But she is the wife, the mother, the nurturer, the one that's going to get it done, hardworking, but also take care of others. We have the home card. We have the child card. So this can represent taking care of family too. What's under the Fool card? Knight of Wands, coming into your passion and being able to drop that heavy burden. There's that 10 of Wands. And then the 6 of Cups is underneath. And planning. So yes, you're going to find balance. You're going to be healing. It's just a matter of rescuing yourself, taking that leap of faith. So whether you need to take a leap of faith by cutting something out, and there's that working hard, the 8 of Pentacles. Gaining this clarity to rescue yourself. Let's see. I forgot in pile 2 to pull one of these archetype cards, so I'm going to go ahead and pull one to close this reading out. And if you found clarity or some kind of peace or answers with this, please make sure to like the reading. That definitely helps grow the channel. I appreciate it. And if you haven't already, subscribe so you'll know when I'm uploading more. Oh my goodness. Child. You got the child card with this. Some of you could be healing your inner child, and that is that aha moment that you have. Wow. So this is the child eternal. Almost like I'm getting like a Peter Pan vibe or something. Let's see what it says. Determination to remain young in body, mind, and spirit. ability to see things with fresh eyes. Wow. This is a beautiful, that can give you, look at they're flying here. They're flying to catch the butterfly like Peter Pan, like they're both flying around. Her hair's in the air, so it's trying to show you that they are flying above. And this as well. We have a 33 and peaks of joy, so maybe even, oh, and I forgot, you guys have the fish here to represent that abundance that will be coming in. You have your 10 of Pentacles. So this is definitely going to bring peaks of joy. Very, very happy energy. The shadow side of it. So this could be the key to make sure we're not in the energy of, it says inability to grow up and be responsible. Because this is an immature energy. So if this is representing your energy as far as being immature, that would be something that you need to change in order to find your key to your success. Extreme dependency on others for physical security. So needing to, like over here, if you were needing to borrow money and things like that, having that financial instability, that sort of thing. So those would be things to work, to watch out for, or maybe that's what you're cutting out of your life. You're no longer going to be irresponsible or immature, or unable to grow up, sort of thing. But I really love the ability to see things with fresh eyes, and this eternal child feeling, with peaks of joy. I feel like that really kind of clarifies that heart center of the reading. All right, I'm going to go ahead and close this out. Thank you guys so very much. I mean, you even have that too with the the innocence of the Fool card, where you're just leaping into this with joy and trust. So some of you are really leaping into something new, and this is going to bring abundance. All right, beautiful reading. Thank you guys so very much, and I will see you all in the next video.